Portuguese airline TAP faces a turbulent future. The airline is preparing to lay off 3,600 employees, including 500 pilots, and reduce its fleet to 88 aircraft as part of a restructuring plan. Staff say they haven't been given any details about the criteria for the mass job cuts. They're asking for clarity.
Our problem is not the restructuring, it's how it is being done. Workers don't know what's going on. Of course there will be job cuts and salary reductions, but we need transparency on how things will happen.
These flight attendants who didn't want to be named are among the many wondering if their jobs are at risk after more than 14 years at the airline.
It gives us anxiety not knowing what tomorrow brings, especially having a little 5-year-old child, not knowing what we can count on. It's very uncertain.
The airline has not responded to the claims from staff or to our queries. Since the start of the pandemic, TAP's passenger numbers have fallen 70%, and it's lost just over $800 million. But TAP was not eligible to access the EU's COVID-19 emergency fund, unlike other European airlines, because it was already facing financial difficulty. Instead, it is now relying on a $1.5 billion government bailout. The Portuguese government is set to go to Brussels on December 10th to ask for a loan in exchange for this restructuring plan. But a lot of TAP employees argue that the cuts included in this plan will cause TAP to be understaffed and unable to compete with its European counterparts once travel starts to pick up and the aviation industry starts to take off again.
When the so-called recovery happens, we need planes, we need people to fly them. If the company is shrunk to the numbers they're putting out, we're going to fall behind.
Just like Lufthansa, KLM and other European airlines, TAP should have been included in the COVID-19 emergency fund. So by staying at the mercy of Brussels, TAP can suffer more than other European airlines.
The arrival of a COVID-19 vaccine has brought hope that travelers might return to the skies sooner than expected. In a statement, TAP says it will be ready and that the restructuring plan is vital to help the airline survive.